Obviously, lots changed, especially with AI. When it first came out, there was a lot of talks about ChatGPT, and it was really going to create efficiency for the product teams and devs. How do you see that intersection taking place, and what do you see the future being for the product teams?
I think what you're going to see more of is, I'm going to call it agent-driven development. So as natural language, so user interfaces firstly are moving towards natural language, whether it's spoken or textual, like ChatGPT type in English, all the spoken words. So our natural user interface is spoken or written words. So the strides being made in that regard it's just a matter of time before that becomes a ubiquitous interface across the board. And so imagine ChatGPT, where your product fits in that type of situation. It's not so much a UI. Your products won't have UIs as much as it'll have an agency that these natural language interfaces plug into. What do I mean by that? You might be typing into ChatGPT, say, hey, with this spreadsheet, upload the spreadsheet and send everyone a customized email on their birthday, whatever it is. You're then transacting with MailChimp. You may not be a customer with MailChimp, but the AI is using MailChimp to transact in the background. You don't even necessarily know how it's built. So that what's happening there is MailChimp has an agent that is plugged into this application that is transacting with it behind the scenes. 10 years ago, you heard a lot about API-driven development. That was the next big push in software development paradigms. Now, I think it's going to be agent-driven development. How well does your product, is it porous enough to connect into these natural language systems and provide value without necessarily even being seen or being discovered in the first place, but just being the right tool of choice to fulfill that need as determined by the AI or agency at that. That's where I see products trending towards.
So you're excited about it?
It gets daunting at times. The rate of change, I'm getting older. Through the time where it intersects and starts going the other way. Technology's always moved quick. And one of the challenges of being in the software engineers is deciding which framework or which library to keep up with and where to continue your education. And you've got to let a lot go. But you always felt in control of, okay, this is my path. Now it's branching out so much. It's intimidating to try to figure out where your next time should be spent learning or understanding. That's the challenge today. It's just, things are branching out so quickly and the technology is moving so fast that choosing your path has become a very tiring exercise.
And obviously a lot of government interference is starting to come in, and there's a lot of compliance when it comes to AI. Is that a good thing as far as you're concerned, or is it just let it go, let people decide on their own? What should be the approach?
I think there's a lot of hype around AI. I'm not concerned around sentience. I'm not concerned around the Judgment Day, Terminator 2 stuff.
I'm looking forward to that.
No,
It's not coming.
It's not coming. I think there's a lot of hype there. I don't know why, because it's coming from people that really, I think, should know better, but I don't see it as, look, we've always evolved. Technology would look like artificial intelligence in the extreme even if we look back 20, 30 years to what we have now. It's with this continual evolution of technology. Our tool sets become more powerful, but that just means we go on to solve bigger and bigger problems because we have tools that are doing more of the heavy lifting for us. I think the hype will settle down. We're nowhere near sentience, in my opinion, and government regulation, that's a whole different situation or question. You have your pros and cons, but I don't think there'll be much to regulate at the end of the day.
So I can stop putting my LinkedIn posts every now and then saying, I'm looking forward to Skynet. I'm one of the good guys. Okay.
Making friends with AI.
Just for the time when it comes, I just thought I'd hedge my bet. So I'll chuck it out there. I'll have a good hashtag library of all the nice things I said about AI.
And then coming back to you, mate, what are you most excited about for the next year or two?
Yeah, the challenge I'm addicted to taking ideas to market and building them and refining them and seeing what sticks and what doesn't. As soon as things hit mainstream and just status quo and go into maintenance mode, I tune out. I get very bored with the mundane. And so I'll move into the next thing. But while there's a challenge to overcome, there's plenty of them. Gets me out of bed and gets me up in the morning. So
nice.
I like it. You're a man who likes the challenge.